so torn. Is so torn right now, and when you come from a torn or broken home, you're easily manipulated, easily brainwashed, easily influenced. Okay, and it's been not even a real slow process the way that they have brainwashed our last couple of generations.
Right.
Because they've been conditioned to thinking that they're supposed to act like this, they're supposed to be like this, they're supposed to say these things, they're supposed to treat women like this.
Right.
Okay, in a certain way, they believe that they're supposed to do these things because they've been conditioned by society and the media and what we've been portrayed as to do these things. So until we stand up as a community and say, this is not who we are, this is not what we're going to stand for, this is not where we're going to be, but we have to have togetherness in there. And because of greed and everybody for themselves, it's going to be hard to get that camaraderie and the community back the way it was when the civil rights started. Because when the civil rights started, pretty much everybody was in the same situation. Okay, everybody was in the same situation. Everybody was tired of being oppressed. That's why you had an uprising, because people as a whole were tired of being oppressed. But all they do, you throw a few dollars here, you throw a few dollars there. Now you got bickering amongst each other because this guy is getting money, this congressman, this politician, this rapper, this media person is getting money to portray the system side and to keep you down.
Right.
And so until we change our greed, and the one thing that they had in the civil rights movement that we don't have now is a willingness to sacrifice.
Right.
They had a willingness to sacrifice for what they believed in. We don't have them now because we're actually a society of sellouts.
Right. We're in a microwave society to where we have to have everything right now. Let me say this to these rappers out here. I grew up in the hood. I'm from Detroit, Michigan, West Side. I grew up around thugs, killers, and drug dealers. Ain't ashamed to talk about it because I lived through it. Now, the thing is, I lived through that, survived it, seen it. I want to turn my radio on and my TV and hear about that, because it's one thing to have 5 or 6 people from the neighborhood talking to me about it, but it's another thing when I turn on my radio and every song is trying to tell me about something that I've personally seen and lived my whole entire life. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to see that. When I turn on the TV is supposed to be a fun time when your family can sit around. I'm ashamed to turn on the TV because I can't let everything is about drugs, sex, alcohol, shacking, everything that is against what the Bible stands for.
Exactly.
And we as adults have to take a stand and say enough is enough. Now, back in the early 80s, late 79, early 80s, rap music stood for something. It talked about political and social issues. But the mid 90s on down, it went downhill.
Because it went like that because the system got smart. Okay, they used, all they did was turn something we had and used it against us. They took hip hop, put gangster in it, and turned it around and said, this is what we're going to portray, this is what we're going to promote. And for the last 20 years, that's all they've been promoting. Because when I was coming up, you had a variety of rap on the radio. Okay, you had Tribe Called Quest, you had all these different types of genres of rap, and you had a whole broad spectrum. They cut their spectrum down to just what they wanted to portray. You can only become mainstream if you was gangster. You can only become mainstream if you promoted certain lyrics. You can only become mainstream if you promote certain types of lifestyles. And that's the only thing that has been portrayed from our people, and we've been selling out to get the money portraying this lifestyle. I guarantee you that these rappers aren't letting their kids do what they say in their rhymes. So that's an oxymoron right there. You want to promote a certain way, but you refuse to let your child be what you say you're supposed to be.
Yeah, their children are in private school.
Exactly. The children in private school, the children in gay communities, the children are not in the hood, the children are not gangsters, the children are not living this lifestyle that you portray. I don't even see children walking around bulletproof vests on.
No.
You know what I'm saying? I don't see none of these other rappers' children walking around being hoodlums and committing crimes.
Right.
They keep them away from that. But they have sold out for the millions because we have so many kids who in the projects who don't have no guidance there, who don't have no backbone at home, who are being easily influenced by their music, that they're being brainwashed and they're portraying what society says they should be.
Right.
So until we change our mentality as a people, there's not going to be much progress because I feel that we've regressed from what the civil rights was.
Right.
We went backwards because of the bickering amongst one another, the black on black crime is just ridiculous. And like I said before, that you have a channel to when BET first came out. BET was uplifting. BET was enlightening. BET had the teen summit, the different shows that promoted black awareness. It had the news and different things like that. But Bob Johnson sold out to Viacom, who is a white-owned company, and soon as they came in, took Tabitha Smiley off the air, took the news off the air, and took Teen Summit off the air, and they put nothing but this brainwash programming on them. And that BT, I started watching BT at least 10 years ago because I just couldn't take it no more. I'm like, what is this that they're putting on television? And they can say what they want, but black entertainment television is not controlled by black people. They're controlled by the white people of what they want black people to see.
Right.
So there's no more black entertainment television because Viacom. You know, it's just how you going to keep calling it black entertainment television when it's not black entertainment.
Right. Well, this is Tony Ivory signing off, the one only, aka XPWRUD, and we are out.